Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I'm Nick, and today I'm reacting to The Big Bang Theory Season 7, Episodes 1 and 2. So it's always really exciting to start a new season of the show. Season 6, just to talk about it a little bit, was a really strong season in my opinion. Just a really standout season with the character developments and just so many really consistently funny, strong, engaging episodes. So the ending of Season 6, the big thing was Raj getting over his biggest, is it his biggest psychological, like, what's the right term here? Handcuff? I feel like there's another term that's more appropriate, but I just think of handcuffs because Raj was so held back by his inability, by this phobia of speaking with women. But now, we'll see whether it's a blessing or a curse, his freedom in this aspect, right? Because we did end off Season 6 with the girls looking not too thrilled about Raj's ability to speak whenever he wants in their company. I mean, I think it was basically just a humorous kind of last gag for the season, but I do think it's kind of a game changer for the friend dynamic in many ways, and it will just be fun in general what they do now with Raj with this big development. But as always, you want to watch along the full unedited reaction that of course is on Patreon, along with future reactions of The Big Bang Theory. If you don't want to wait, you care to support the channel, thank you so much to everyone who does. Let's just get right into it. The Big Bang Theory Season 7, Episodes 1 and 2. Of course, Leonard away.
What do you want? Hello to you too.
A bit of a contrast in environments.
Back to the Future 2 was in the Back to the Future 3 case.
This is important.
Future 3 was, get this, in the Back to the Future 2 case.
Puts things in perspective.
I gotta go inside. You're dodging the question. It sounded like someone just released a kraken.
What was that, right?
You know there's no such thing as a kraken!
Dang. That was pretty legit. I like this.
What's the matter?
Krakens. Sea monsters.
You might be missing Leonard.
Because I'm missing
That
Leonard.
might be causing you to have bad dreams.
A friend. I heard a friend of a friend was having bad dreams.
You have a bad dream?
Back to the Future 2 was in the Back to the Future 3 case.
That's a nightmare.
Perhaps I should sleep here so you don't miss Leonard as much, because you're being kind of a baby about it.
That would make me feel better. Thank you.
Good night.
Enjoy the couch, Penny. Enjoy the couch. Look how much Sheldon is actually worried for his friend. But are we going to see Leonard return right away? Or are we actually going to see him away at sea?
I saw this oil stain on the ground that was shaped just like my ex-girlfriend Lucy.
Your ex-girlfriend? What happened?
You're an astronomer. Get your mind back on the stars.
Impossible.
Beetle chooses to plot its course by using the Milky Way.
Is that true?
Everything I say is true.
On every level.
Enjoys eating feces, living in feces, and making little balls.
Thank you for the lunchtime conversation.
You can talk to girls now. It shouldn't be hard for you to meet someone.
I wish what's up.
Meet someone new, and everywhere I look, I see Lucy's face.
I'm bummed out they just ended things with
Your
Lucy
smile
like
and the
that.
crust of this chicken pot pie.
Oh, would you stop it?
Dang, look what you did to his ex. How dare you? Show some respect.
Meet someone who isn't made of grease.
So cool because your wife is a person.
In the future, that might be more relevant,
Bernie's at a
actually.
neuroscience conference with Amy. I'll go with you. And I want you to be happy.
Would you like to join us?
I want you to be happy too, but not enough to do anything about it.
Now that's a friendship motto.
The hotel's nice and the bar looks like fun.
I looked in the bed and there are no bugs.
Very different relationship dynamics.
I'll meet you in dreamland.
No, I will not consider sleeping in my garment bag.
That's how he says I love you, though, so.
Did you ever wonder how Starfleet captains...
No.
Anything starting like that, she has never wondered about.
Just admit you only want to play this game because you always play it with Leonard and you miss him.
Yeah, that's true.
You overestimate his significance in my life.
Impossible.
Do I miss the way he fixes the zipper on my jacket? I don't think so.
The denial is strong with this one. I mean, it is Sheldon. I should know that by now.
Get this stupid game over with.
How are you with zipper? I really need to go to the bathroom, and this one's gone all cattywampus.
Your work on jellyfish neural nets sounds so interesting.
You can download my paper off the university server.
My paper on the Van Allen belts from the university server as well.
I will.
That's how you get to know each other. Read each other's papers. Good talk. It's progress, Raj. What you would have given just to be able to say hello to her how many months ago?
Davis from Human Resources is here. Husband left her for a hot, young undergrad. Nice to see you.
I recently read a fascinating article on infidelity among penguins.
Oh my gosh.
Your husband left you makes you feel unattractive. Penguins get cheated on, and they're adorable.
Oh my gosh. 10 out of 10, Raj. How do you not have a girlfriend at this point?
I was thinking of going to the lecture on posterior cingulate cortex lesions and the formation of autobiographical memory.
Me too, I was thinking of that.
To the advancement of science.
And to the sick and dying who make it possible.
Now that's a toast.
We never really get to talk shop with Penny around. We usually just end up talking about boys.
Nice to mix it up with a little intellectual conversation.
2 gentlemen at the bar?
Oh my gosh, boys bought us drinks!
And now we're back on Penny's level.
Cool.
You be cool. Guys are hitting on us and not just to get to Penny.
Oh, bad move.
Really? Why?
No commentary allowed.
Now take your rook from below.
That means I lose, right? It's over!
So it was the perfect move.
I make this move, but I won't because we're having too much fun.
The pain will never end, Penny.
We're all out of alcohol.
I wasn't going to get alcohol.
Really? What were you gonna get? You're just stretching your legs, of course.
I miss him so much.
We could call him. I mean that you could call him.
I don't want to be needy.
As rock and roll bad boy Paul Simon once said, I am a rock. I am an island.
It's a good song. It's a good song.
I'm calling him.
Oh, goody, put him on speakerphone.
Okay, well, this is much better than the Storm and the Kraken.
Sounds like you're having a good time.
Best time of my life.
Isn't it 5:30 in the morning there?
It's 5:30 in the morning. Iceberg!
Are you in danger?
Whenever we see an iceberg, we take a shot.
Billy?
I cannot believe we were missing that jerk.
You were.
I thank them again and let them know we're not available.
So I can drink this without having to give up the goodies?
If you wanted to talk to one of them, no one would blame you.
And why would no one blame me?
Okay.
You're not married, and your boyfriend, Sheldon.
Your
But you should
husband
at
is
least break up with
extremely
the kind of
Howard. What's your
Sheldon
point?
first. That's true. Your husband is Howard, too. That's true.
Just go back to having a nice time.
My brain is lesion free, and I remember that rotten thing you just said about my sweet baboon.
Can we please just let it go?
Sure.
Thanks.
Will they let it go?
Your husband's weird and his clothes are ridiculous.
All this time I've been doing nothing but sit around and miss that guy. And you know what the worst part is?
Having to process your emotional pain without vodka?
Exactly. You really know Penny.
No.
I think yes.
Yeah. The second worst part is he does not miss me at all.
That's not true. Maybe.
At least you've got your health.
Not if she keeps drinking vodka.
That's comforting.
In 100 years, you'll both be dead and it won't matter.
There you go. There you go.
You're supposed to say, but the only reason he's partying is to cover up his pain.
Oh, no, I don't think that's true at all.
I mean, you gotta at least appreciate Sheldon's not a friend who's gonna bullshit you.
You're obsessively picturing him engaged in drunken coitus with another woman.
Now she is. If she wasn't before.
That's great. You can stop trying to make me feel better now.
Before Leonard left, he made me promise that I'd take care of you. Plus, if I do a good job, he said he'd bring me back a sailor's cap.
Bribery, that's the way to get through to him. But that is sweet of Leonard.
I'm sure Leonard's tormented every moment he's away from your warm embrace and cherry lip.
Thanks.
Oh, seriously?
I mean, yes. It's Penny, come on.
Excuse me, Mrs. Davis.
Where are they gonna go with this?
I'd like to apologize for being insensitive. You and I have a lot in common. I'm in the
Where
throes
is this
of hungry.
going? I think I know where this is going.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you about it.
Nothing like someone who wants to overshare all the time.
To comfort you in a to-go cup. Make of that what you will.
Not sending any signals, but...
Still early. Let's do something.
I have been toying around with an idea for 4D chess.
How about we just talk?
In 4D chess.
No. Tell me something about you I don't know.
What's he gonna come
I
up with?
own 9 pairs of pants.
Okay.
Maybe something a little more personal.
Maybe about you and Amy?
I own 9 pairs of underpants.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
How about I go first?
But I don't want to know how many underpants you own. Although based on the floor of your bedroom, I'd say it's 1,000.
Here's something people do not know about me.
Okay, what? What is this gonna be?
I did a topless scene in a low-budget horror movie about a killer gorilla. Thankfully, that thing never came out.
I've seen that.
No. Really?
Serial apist.
It did come out.
Howard found it online the day we met you.
Oh,
The day they
The
met?
moment you walked out the door.
Oh my gosh, Howard's research is on a whole other level. Of course he knows.
Here's one I thought I'd take to the grave. YouTube changed its user interface. A star-based rating system to a thumbs-up rating. I tell people I'm okay with it, but I'm really not.
But I'm really not. Wait, if only you saw the YouTube changes now. I don't think you'd use it anymore, Sheldon.
that's your big revelation?
I feel 10 pounds lighter.
Good, you got that off your chest.
Give up. I'm going to bed.
Oh, come on. Just after 2 rounds?
Okay, here's something else you don't know about me. You just hurt my feeling. I opened up and shared something deeply upsetting to me, and you treated it as if it were nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a big deal.
It's a big deal to him.
Sheldon, you are right. I'm really sorry.
Penny's not herself without vodka, you know. You're not you without Snickers. That's her with little.
How about a hug?
How about a hearty handshake?
Come on.
Okay, that's touching. That's touching.
Now I know how you felt getting mauled by that sex-crazed gorilla.
Oh, holy, I didn't think he was gonna go that far. Is it better or worse than when a couple fights on vacation?
Was rather flattering to have strangers send us drinks. Morning, we can see if we can score us some free omelets.
If we were to have gone with them, which one would you have picked?
Or one with the goofy haircut.
I like the tall, thin one. A little sexually inexperienced. Teach him a thing or two.
Be nice to be with a man who wants to know what's underneath my cardigan. FYI, it's another cardigan.
Short, sexed up guy kind of sounds like Howard.
Rainy virgin kind of sounds like Sheldon.
I didn't think of it like that. We're gonna have a couple swap. That's gonna be for the next season.
But I need to go home and relieve my babysitter.
I can relate to being a single parent. I have a dog.
It's exactly the same thing.
Of course.
Good night.
Every dog owner knows this.
I came here tonight in a futile attempt to pick up some lonely post dog. Instead, I got to connect with you at a human level. You're a lovely person.
Are you hitting on me?
If I were hitting on you, you'd know it because you'd feel uncomfortable and a little sad for me.
You're sweet.
I think we had a moment.
You did not have a moment.
Who died and made you king of moments?
Let him enjoy his
Was
moment.
a moment.
There was.
There wasn't. What are you gonna do about it?
Seduce her until she falls helpless into my bed for the pleasure only I can give her.
So nothing.
No, not a thing.
So glad the police finally caught that psychotic, genetically engineered.
Oh my gosh, is this the movie? It's Psycho with the gorilla? That's incredible. Oh, she should have been in more horror movies, I think.
Here's another interesting weather
They're
fact.
doing grocery shopping together? That's amazing.
Bad weather can actually make the day longer.
Must be a hell of a storm somewhere.
Joke if you must, but you're going to miss these moments.
I think so, on some level.
If my apples are mealy, hit the produce section for one last crazy blowout. You can even push the cart. Don't take my looking forward to Leonard's return. Criticism of the job you've been doing will come later in your report card.
Will she pass? Oh dang, look who's back.
the experiment early, so I thought I'd come home and surprise you. Didn't tell Sheldon so we could have a few days alone.
Oh, dang. Sheldon's gonna be so hurt.
3 of the eggs are clearly not jumbo. Grab your keys.
There's no way they're gonna keep this from Sheldon. Oh, Sheldon's gonna be crushed. How many nightmares did he have about Leonard being lost in the ocean?
If you could help me find something.
Happy to, unless it's hope or a reason to live.
10 out of 10 answer, as usual. As usual. I think Stuart watches the Joker movie on
I need
repeat
a welcome
every
home
night.
gift. He's been at sea. Something with a nautical theme might be appropriate.
I do have this pretty cool Aquaman statue.
What does that look?
Oh, this isn't a gag gift, Stuart.
He doesn't respect Aquaman as a hero?
It's a pretty rare piece. I'd rather just sell it to a real collector.
I'm a real collector.
Yeah, Stuart knows how to sell things.
But a Batman squirt gun.
Don't try and trick me into buying something I don't want. Now let's talk Aquaman.
Dang, Sheldon, salesman's dream.
I've been kind of snippy lately. It's probably the stupid diet I'm on.
What diet are you on?
Buy these pants in the men's section.
Well, we've all seen your mom.
$1,200, that's my final offer.
$1,200?
Sure, Leonard is gonna love this.
Oh, right.
There's no way that thing is worth anything close to that.
You better throw in that squirt gun.
I don't know, this squirt gun.
What, $500?
Pretty rare.
This is Stuart's rent.
Me doing the Titanic pose on the boat. That's me getting rescued after I fell in.
After the Titanic pose? That must have been fun.
Here's the 25. Keep the change.
I just walked up like 4 flights of stairs.
30-something cents. Promise I won't call your boss and tell him you reek of marijuana.
That's priceless.
I have Chinese food.
That's nice.
That's a rather earthy cologne.
Very earthy, very natural.
Your Italian pizza and my Chinese noodles, we could play Marco Polo. A meal, Marco Polo, the Venetian explorer, not Marco Polo, the terrifying water sport.
Terrifying, terrifying, Sheldon.
Have a good night.
What now? Do you have company?
The toilet's been doing that. I called the building manager, so...
No, I can take a look at it.
Oh, great. Here we go. Here we go. The truth coming out
I
soon.
spent most of 5th grade with my head in a toilet.
Practically makes you a plumber.
Why are there 2 glasses of wine on the table?
It was a rough day.
I've got 2 hands and a bit of a drinking problem.
Of course, ask a silly question. Containers in the trash can.
It's my dinner from last night.
What's odd is they're in the trash can.
Had a long day. I just want to have a quiet dinner by myself.
I'm no stranger to enjoying the pleasures of solitude.
That's very true.
Oh! Leonard, a welcome home gift yet?
No.
Oh, great. Do you want to go halvesies on a $200 squirt gun?
$200 for real? Stuart, that's criminal.
I made some brownies. You want one?
I'm trying to lose weight? God, I thought we were partners.
You're not fat.
Tell that to the bathroom scale, because one of you is lying.
How was dinner at your
The
mom?
rubber ointment all over her again.
Why can't she do it?
Because we've got a deeply unhealthy relationship.
Well, at least he's acknowledging it.
You can get any samples of this?
This is really strong estrogen cream. Tell me you've been wearing gloves.
Like these swollen sausages could fit in gloves.
Okay, okay.
And absorbed by your skin. That's why you've been all moody and a giant pain in the ass.
You don't act like that.
Because I'm a woman. I've had years of practice riding the dragon.
Oh, gosh.
Gloves next time.
Take a few weeks for the hormones to leave your system.
Stupid. And fat.
Why don't we go in the bedroom and I'll prove it to you?
Sex? Really? I mean, that's just your solution to everything.
I don't believe that would change with Howard. I don't buy it.
Planko is a spoon with food. Janko is a spoon without food. Spelled with a silent tang.
What is this?
You're not even listening to the rules of my made-up language.
Oh, okay, that's what that is.
Then what does tweepadoc mean?
Elephant?
Lucky guess.
Look at that, look at that. He was paying attention on some level.
Penny is being unfaithful to Leonard. There was obviously someone else in her apartment.
I don't think Penny would cheat on Leonard.
Oh, really? I once had a staring contest. She clapped really loud and made me blink. It's a small leap from there to sexual infidelity.
That was the best evidence
Amy,
of
there
her
were
being
Chinese
unfaithful
food
possible.
containers in the trash can.
Poor Leonard.
Yes, I love how they know Penny. That's pretty good.
I hear a woman's voice.
Is it Penny?
But no, it's you.
Sounds like Leonard.
Why would Leonard come home early? I'm catching her in the act. Aha!
What the hell? You cannot just barge in here like that.
Right.
Gonna knock. He's gonna knock. It's actually Leonard's twin. That's the twist.
So I never realized to what extent our friendship was a burden. You find me finicky, pedantic, and annoying.
Yes.
I think it's high time you and I address the tweepadoc in the room.
That was pretty good. That's pretty good. You're a fast learner.
I said I was sorry.
Save your apologies for after you've had disappointing coitus with Penny.
It was fine.
What a review. Fine.
Present from my trip.
Think you can buy back my friendship with a cheap souvenir?
Maybe.
No, I really don't. Just try it on. Oh, yeah.
Hello, sailor.
This changes nothing.
Changes something.
All the side effects you can get from estrogen, and I need you to be honest.
What?
Do my boobs look bigger to you?
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Come on, Raj, it's a yes or no question.
Raj doesn't miss a beat. That's amazing.
Wait, jump up and down. Let's see if they jiggle.
Oh my gosh. What would Leonard's mother say?
Still can't tell. Give me some of this.
Seriously?
Do you want my help or not? That looks like they could be bigger. I bet when I do it, mine do the same thing.
Where's Bernadette right now?
Let me see something.
Well, hey, easy. Nipples are sensitive.
Just a normal guy's night, you know.
Let me feel.
I love Bernadette isn't saying anything. She's just witnessing this in silence.
No, I am definitely up a cup size.
Oh my gosh.
Very perky.
Thank you. I really needed to hear that today.
She's not even gonna let them know that she saw all of that. Oh gosh. I think that was a good call on her part, actually.
So am I driving you to work?
Assuming you actually do take me to work. You said you'd be home yesterday, but you came home 3 days ago.
There's gonna be some trust issues.
You can come if you want.
You have something on your shirt.
No.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Is that all, or will there be more acts of revenge?
Wondering if anything you've ever told me is true.
I didn't make it back. The ship sank. I'm in hell.
You're from New Jersey. How can I believe you?
Why would anyone claim to be from New Jersey if they weren't?
Fair question.
All right, I'll give you that one.
Even Sheldon admits it, okay.
To admit that what you did was wrong.
What I did was wrong.
I wish I could believe you.
Nothing will be enough. Nothing.
I'm not driving you to work.
You say one thing and do the other.
Stop it.
But keep it up.
Bye.
Hello. So I guess you're really holding up the other 4 fingers?
Still mad at Leonard, huh?
He's mad at you too, because you're the succubus who led his friend astray.
I don't know what succubus is, but it has suck in it, so that can't be good.
You buy feminine hygiene products with my supermarket club card. Do you have any idea the kind of coupons I'm going to get in the mail now?
Penny's got nothing to do.
That friend of my enemy's girlfriend is my enemy.
That's how the expression goes.
You're either with me or against me.
You want to take the bus to work?
Maybe there's a third option.
Waiting for the data from the ship to be crunched, but the number pretty promising.
Okay, good. Good news.
Prove the existence of unroot radiation? Hey, my eyes are up here.
Raj, Judas,
You're a crazy person.
with a long memory and if all goes according to plan, a robot army.
Stop it. Now listen to me. You're best friends. It's a beautiful thing. He's so mad at you. It's 'cause he missed you. You should be happy. He has love in his life.
This is true. This is true.
This man held my breast the other day, and I love him for it.
Look at the extras. This is amazing.
Loud, dude.
He's not ashamed.
Just be glad we're here together.
Correct.
Suppose so.
It actually worked.
It wasn't anything weird. It was just to see how big they were.
Leonard took me to the barber, the Los Angeles Bureau of Weights and Measures.
That does sound like the perfect day.
I want you to have it.
50 cents off Vagisil.
Think of me when you apply it.
I've missed all of us hanging out together.
Luther Polly talk in front of the girls without a beer?
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Can't believe we forgot to tell him.
Think of Sheldon when you apply it.
Okay, that was good, Penny. That was good. All right, so that's The Big Bang Theory Season 7, Episodes 1 and 2. I think we're off to a nice, strong start for this 7th season. I mean, in Episode 1, we got to see one of my favorite... I mean, everyone who's been watching these reactions know how I'm such a big fan of pairing up Sheldon and Penny together. It's just endlessly entertaining. They have such great chemistry, but having both of them hang out with each other and just feel better missing Leonard together was kind of a nice way for the two of them to bond. And, you know, when they called up Leonard and it turns out he isn't being taken overboard like he's Jack Sparrow or something. He's actually having a good time on his trip. I do understand. I think it's very normal for people, you know, if you're missing someone and you find out, oh, they're having so much fun without me, you feel a little bit bad. It's not that you're being selfish necessarily. It's just you're in a place of really feeling down and missing them. And so you kind of want to have that feeling reciprocated in your partner. But I think a lot of it is just the timing. You know, I think it's pretty clear that Leonard does miss Penny and Sheldon. And yes, he's having fun in that moment, but I don't think it's anything to actually be worried about. I just think it's a very human thing to kind of feel a little bit upset if someone's not on your same emotional wavelength, especially if you're missing them or feeling like just down in general, not being in their company, right? And it was great just seeing the two of them, you know, try to get to know each other a little bit better. I mean, I do think that Sheldon brought up a good point because, yes, it's very frustrating to talk to Sheldon, and I definitely sharing about how upset you are about YouTube changes and things like that is pretty dry as far as opening up and getting to know someone. But Sheldon brought up a pretty valid point insofar as, you know, Penny not taking what is important to Sheldon seriously is a little bit inconsiderate. And I like how Penny, when it was put like that to her, understood where Sheldon is coming from. And it really shows how much Sheldon has improved at communicating and standing up for himself in kind of a socially appropriate way, right? The fact that he's able to say that to Penny and help her understand his own quirks so that they can get along better is pretty impressive, honestly. And then we're also dealing with Raj and, of course, the game changer that he can now speak with women. And, you know, I am bummed out that they just had the Lucy character break up with him off screen. I mean, I imagine it just has to do with scheduling, or maybe that actress wasn't available or didn't want to come back for this season. But I can't help but think that was a real missed opportunity of storylines. I thought they were a really good fit. I liked her character a lot, so I definitely, don't feel great that she's just gone. But it's really the abrupt nature. I feel like they could have easily had a very interesting, compelling, maybe more serious storyline with Raj going through a breakup with someone that he actually cared about. I feel like that could be very interesting. So like I said, it's such an odd decision from the writer's perspective that I feel like they were just doing the best they could considering the actress couldn't come back. So I'm understanding of the show if that's the case. I just can't help but think, dang, I'm going to miss the character of Lucy, and I do wish we had gotten something more interesting or compelling with the storyline of her character, even if she was on her way out. But anyways, we have, Raj trying to go out and meet people. And I think it dealt with something that's very true. It's like just because all of a sudden he has the ability to speak with women does not mean he's going to just have an easy time dating, right? I mean, dating is not easy. And Raj himself is really out of practice and is not always the smoothest person or the most gentlemanly person. Or, I just feel like he needs to work on it. And he also needs to find someone who's a good fit for him in a way that Lucy was, right? So he should definitely keep trying because that's something that now he can pursue in a more active way. He's less constrained by having to carry a beer around everywhere he goes just to say hello to people. But At the same time, like, I like how it wasn't some unrealistic thing where all of a sudden Raj is just dating all these people and having a great time. I don't think that's realistic for his character. And then I thought for a second they were going to do something crazy with the HR lady. I was like, are they going to do something just unexpected? But they didn't go down that route. I don't know. I could still see them having a crazy storyline possibly. And I just think maybe for the wildness of that storyline and just how silly and funny it could be, maybe. But we'll see. I'm definitely going to be curious what they do with Raj now, you know, with his romantic life and just his relationships in general and what he's going to do as we continue this season. And then episode 2, we had Leonard come back early to surprise Penny, and I definitely understand where Leonard is coming from. You know, even if you just have regular friends, not Sheldon friends, you know, sometimes it's nice to have some alone time with your partner and you don't want to kind of explain why you're unavailable or just cancel going out. It's just simpler if you can just spend your time with the person that you love that you've been missing all this time. So I get it. But also on top of that, Sheldon is not a regular friend. You know, I could definitely see Leonard be like, I just can't handle Sheldon right now. Let me just hang out with Penny a little bit and enjoy that before I tell Sheldon that I'm back. But I also understand why Sheldon would be hurt, especially considering just how lost we saw Sheldon was in the previous episode and how much he does care and depend on Leonard to look after him. You know, Leonard is really like his big brother, but a really close, caring big brother who does a lot for you. And so Sheldon, of course, like, can't wait for Leonard to come back. And so it's hard for him to wrap his mind around Leonard not wanting to see him first thing and feeling the same way that he does, right? And of course he takes that as a betrayal. But it was funny just with the build up to that moment, right? With Penny and Leonard just spending time together and Penny tried to cover up and make excuses for why there's 2 glasses of wine. I thought that whole scene was quite funny. I also love how Sheldon immediately knew someone was over, and also Amy immediately knew someone was over when they saw the takeout actually in the trash. I mean, they're not wrong. They do know Penny well. And then they also had the B storyline of Howard, you know, getting affected by the estrogen cream, which is, you know, it reminds me of the episode in Friends where Chandler is listening to the self-hypnosis tape about to help him quit smoking, and then he starts acting like a woman without knowing what's affecting him. It was kind of a similar source of humor, but handled in a very different way because Chandler is a very different character than Howard, and it just led to some pretty hilarious and awkward scenes. I mean, I thought it was great when Raj came over and just Howard's questions like, do my boobs look bigger? And then Bernadette witnessing all of that in the background, like framed in between them, just seeing her reaction and not saying a word was pretty fantastic. And I really think that's actually another sign of how Bernadette is a good fit for Howard, because I don't think many girlfriends would have handled that situation in the same exact way. But if you're going to be married to Howard, I think sometimes you just have to walk out of the room and not say anything and just accept it, right? But it was just a funny kind of thing. And then I do like how they tied it all together at the end with Howard, you know, being very emotional and, you know, getting teared up and just saying like, this is beautiful. You guys are friends. You have to appreciate it. That's why you're so mad. And it was also kind of a great display along with the joke of the power of being emotionally honest and of femininity in a certain sense, right? You know, guys often do struggle with really holding everything in, and sometimes it leads to a lot of conflict and a lot of unnecessary anger, you know, that buildup. So it was kind of a funny, amusing way to make that point and to show how it's better to get things out there and just to be honest, and someone who isn't afraid to say that because they're in tune with their emotions and realize what's going on. Someone with emotional intelligence, not just intellectual expertise, for example. So it was, like I said, I think it was a good point, and it was also just a very funny moment having that actually work and having that bury the hatchet between Sheldon and Leonard. But I had a lot of fun with both those episodes. Like I said, I think we're off to a nice strong start for season 7, and I'm definitely interested to see as we continue further into the season, like where they start setting up some of the bigger story arcs, right? I mean, they hinted at a little bit of that with the fight that Bernadette and Amy had, you know, when they were out together and the guys sent them the drinks. Amy was very sensitive when Bernadette was kind of implying that, you know, she wouldn't blame Amy if she kind of wanted someone besides Sheldon. So I feel like that could set up several things. That could set up either Amy having an honest talk with Sheldon, being like, I need something more in this relationship, or possibly a breakup. I mean, that could honestly be a really interesting thing because Sheldon is also very dependent on Amy at this point, and their relationship is very interesting. But who knows? That's probably going to be for later in this season, but they might be setting up a story arc like that. Hope you guys had fun with that reaction. As always, the full unedited reactions are up on Patreon along with future reactions of The Big Bang Theory. If you don't want to wait, you'd care to support the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.